child is different. Trying to parent each of your kids the same is insane when each one has a different personality and a different love language, which once again we get into that feeling of like your mom don't love you or your dad don't love you, and it's because they're not trying to cater to your love language. Your mom love language might be gift gifts, and yours might be quality time. And so she always giving you gifts but never quality time. So you still don't feel loved because she never spoke your language. So as a mom, me understanding that, as a mom, I try to cater to everybody in my family's love language and give each of them what they desire because they're all so different from each other. Is it challenging? Yes. Do you feel like, what about me? Sometimes, yes. But I learned that that's the hardest part of parenting. The hardest part of parenting is every day is a battle between being selfish and being a parent. Every day I have to choose, do I want to be selfish today or do I want to be a mother? That's the hardest part. Sometimes I don't want to do the things that they need from me, but because I'm choosing to be a parent for them, I choose to do it. That's the hardest part. I feel like the generations before us were more selfish. They were choosing them and their own needs. I enjoy having a big family. I enjoy it. Just imagine, I told Wood, I was like, I'm gonna have a beach house. The day we was riding by the beach, I was like, he was like, I can't believe people be wanting to pay all this money for these damn beach houses just to say they live by water. And I was like, I'm gonna have a beach house, me and my grandbabies. And I thought about it. I said, well, shit, me and my kids, because my kids are seriously 17 years apart. Gregory McKay is 17, and these babies are 15. That forget grandbabies. I'm gonna be raising my own baby. I'm gonna be raising my own baby still. So I thought it was so funny. I was like,
I stayed up the other night for nearly 3 hours watching Peach McIntyre bond with one of her newborn twins that she gave birth to by C section. In pure Peach fashion, she was multitasking while giving her baby skin to skin bonding time. Peach chose to use that quiet time to connect with her YouTube fans while she sat in the NICU with a very calm and peaceful demeanor. Streaming live from the NICU, it also meant that Peach was getting to her YouTube bag. When I tell you that Peach is a modern day supermom, it's really an understatement. If you're active on social media, chances are you've heard of Peach McIntyre and her Peach Patch, which is a name she affectionately coined for her followers. Peach is a 35-year-old married mother of nine who just had a set of twins, her very first time giving birth to multiples. Her oldest child, Gregory, is now 17, and the twins are only 2 weeks old. Peach McIntyre isn't just any influencer. She's a mom who has leveraged social media to build a powerful brand and business while raising her children. She was born and raised in a challenging environment, but she proved to be a resilient and determined young lady. Peach is known for her authentic, no nonsense personality, and she's committed to transparency and sharing her journey. On her platforms, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok, Peach shares a great deal of her family life, giving her followers a view into her home and her heart. But what sets her apart from a lot of influencers is that Peach doesn't just show the polished moments, she shows the raw, real life moments as well. From the chaos of motherhood to her hustle as a business owner, Peach keeps it real, and that makes her content relatable to millions of moms around the world. But Peach didn't just stop at sharing her family life with us, she turned her platforms into a thriving business. Through partnerships, brand deals, and of course her own products, Peach has built a sustainable income that supports her family and creates generational wealth. Peach and her husband Wood have been together since she was 16 years old, and they've been married for 15 years. She conceived all 9 of the children with Wood. If you know anything about Peach, aside from having a lot of kids, then you know that she has no filter. Peach vlogs her lifestyle to the world, showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. Please don't think that she only gives the unfiltered version of herself to us, because her kids, as well as her husband, gets that raw and uncut version of Peach as well. Peach McIntyre is a popular figure on social media, especially on her YouTube platform where she has over 600,000 subscribers. It's nothing for her YouTube shorts to get over 1 million views, and that's because she easily goes viral with her authentic and sometimes shocking content. Peach is being referred to as a supermom because of her ability to juggle multiple roles. Being a mother to several minor children, navigating her career as an entrepreneur, and being a popular social media influencer. Peach is admired for maintaining a balanced family life while managing her business ventures and creating content. She admits that she doesn't do scripting and very little editing because she wants us to know the real Peach, not the fake version of influencers that we've grown so accustomed to on social media. She shares her experiences and lifestyle with her audience as it unfolds, and she offers tips on parenting, managing a household, and balancing work and family. The life of Peach growing up wasn't an easy one. She has a strained relationship with her mom to this very day and has admitted to being the black sheep of the family. Peach's mom, as well as her grandmother and great grandmother, all struggle with addiction. Her father is no longer living, and Peach refused to attend his funeral because she didn't like him. Those are her words, not mine. Peach's husband, Wood, also struggled with alcohol addiction, and she proudly reported that he's now been clean for 18 months. Shout out to Wood for reaching that incredible milestone in his life. Whatever his motivation is, I pray that he continues his journey to living an alcohol free lifestyle. And although Wood has his alcohol addiction under control, he still displays an addictive personality as it relates to infidelity. Peach has found condoms on, and Wood just offers up any old excuse just to get past the argument. They break up to make up. Peach herself struggles with an addiction of her own, and that's gambling. She admits she's going through therapy for gambling and that she still has these urges to go to the casino. And although Peach is skilled with going viral on social media, as quickly as she earns the money, she loses it at the casino, even after winning large sums of money.
Dispatch, I just got to the casino. I'm finna gamble my little heart out. Win or lose. We finna have fun. You don't know I like to play craps and I like to play baccarat. You know we gamblers, baby. We got the kids' Christmas stuff on the truck. I even got my kids' Christmas stuff on the back of my truck. Some stuff I just bought. Baby, handle the bills, handle the kids. Then Merry Christmas to us. We're trying to get our money back. All right, Peach Patch. So, I just got paid today from all my social medias. I'm getting caught up on bills. And I'm emotional because I want to gamble so bad. I want to go gamble so bad. Like, even sitting here doing the math, it's like, God, this is not enough fucking money. I could probably go win this, even though I know I could probably go lose. It made me want to gamble so bad. Earlier today, I joined the gambling group on Facebook, and I just made a post, and I literally just opened up Facebook and saw a post from somebody else that's on their 67th day of not gambling, and they have the urge to gamble, and it just made me like feel less alone, because if you've never struggled with addiction, a gambling addiction at that, you don't know what it feels like. Like, I know, like, I cannot afford to gamble. I cannot afford to lose. The only reason why my life is in a fucked up position again is because of my gambling addiction. I win thousands of dollars, but it's never enough, and then I end up losing thousands of dollars. So I just got paid And I'm trying to not let that happen today.
Peach must continue to work on her gambling addiction until she's able to gain control over her urges and finances. We've seen her winning at the casino, but Peach has also told us that she's gambled away thousands of dollars in a single night at the casino, and she's even faced eviction as a result of it.
You can gamble on the phone. I don't gamble on my phone. That's one thing that's a boundary with me. I always said I wouldn't gamble on the phone because um it's too dangerous. Then I would lose even more money. I like the fact that in order for me to gamble, I have to make sure I have somebody to watch my kids. I have to get in the car. I have to drive to the casino. I like smelling the cigarettes. I like hearing the machines. I like hearing somebody saying, yes, yes, yes. I like the whole ambiance of a casino. I don't gamble on my phone. I don't do sports betting, none of that. I don't even buy scratch offs or lotto tickets. I realized, like, I never win. So I've been stopped doing that about 2 years ago. I don't even think about the casino though. My husband at first he thought I was sneaking to the casino. Like when I'm coming to see the babies, he like literally like thinking in his head, oh she lying, she at the casino. I'm like, I haven't been to no damn casino. I've been coming straight home. He was like, what? I said, I don't think about the casino. It's kind of like when my husband said that when he stopped drinking, he just stopped. Like God took the taste out his mouth. That's how I feel about gambling right now. Like I don't have a desire. I don't think about the casino. I don't be like, oh, I just want to go. Oh, if I could just go. You know how I fiend sometimes? I ain't fiending for it or nothing. Like it's not even on my mind.
I'm wishing Peach the best possible outcome with that struggle. But one thing you haven't seen is her kids going without. Peach didn't come for money, but she made sure that money comes from her. The kids are all homeschooled, and Peach has set up annuities and even businesses for her children to earn money. Homeschooling not only sets the kids up to have a more concentrated
I
private
wouldn't allow
education,
anybody
but
kids
it
to sleep
shields
over
them
my house. I
from
have too many
social
sons.
issues like discrimination or
So I
bullying
would
at school.
never, I don't care what kind of friends my daughter made, they ain't gonna never come and sleep at my house. No. My daughter would never be able to go sleep at anybody else's house. She's a girl. My boys can't either. It's a no. So no. If they have friends, their friends would be welcome to come like to amusement parks, skating rinks, like outdoor in public with us. But all that coming to our house, that's gonna always be a no for me.
When your children are with you, you have a greater sense of control
Peach gets
concerning
criticized a lot
who
for
and what they're
emotionally dumping on
exposed
her
to,
oldest child,
and you're
Gregory,
also in a better
but I
position to
see her
protect them.
establishing a mother and son bond
That's more of a friendship because Gregory comforts his mother and gives her a safe space to be vulnerable. Peach has apologized profusely to her son for dumping on him, but she's very open and honest about her feelings with him. He's either going to take after his dad or he's going to be the type of caring and understanding man that will make a great husband and father. I'm trusting it's the latter. A lot of people question why Peach won't divorce Wood and kick him out the house. After all, she is the breadwinner, right? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not that simple. Peach is only 35 years old and she has 9 children, all minors. Although it's possible, her chances of moving on as a single mother raising 9 children by herself and then finding another man who will accept her and all her kids is slim. Oh, she can get a man. Heck, we all can. But the challenge comes in finding someone who truly loves her and who's willing to take on the role of stepfather to her kids. What makes Peach such a great mom is her dedication to her children and her ability to excel in the many roles of her life. She's celebrated for the commitment she shows to her children's happiness and their well being. Despite the challenges of raising so many children and getting less than optimal help from her husband, Peach's energy and multitasking abilities resonate with so many women who can admire her as an inspiration in the mom community, especially single mothers. What makes Peach a supermom is not just her online presence, but it's the way she manages the challenges of motherhood. She does this daily while working full time as a content creator, and she doesn't allow anything or anyone to get in between her parenting duties. She goes above and beyond to make each child feel special and loved. One of her sons is autistic, and Peach makes sure that he's included in every activity and events as all the other children. Peach McIntyre's parenting is a role model for moms everywhere, and we can all learn from her journey. There are so many excuses she could be making for not being able to effectively parent or co parent such a large family, but she's always saying, I'll work it out. And she does.
No, I don't have any Amazon wish list. I don't want anything from anybody, guys. When I say I don't have anything for my kids, it's not me dry begging. Not be oh she dry. It's not me dry begging. I promise I don't want anything from y'all. I got it. I literally can go in the store and get everything we need when the time is right. Will you get a nanny? When I can afford it right now, I can't. Shh. What was your breaking point with your mom? You have a lot of old videos with her. For me, we had already been going through it a lot. Like even prior to me getting on YouTube, me and my mama relationship been rocky since I was about, I'm gonna say 22. I started to see my mom for who she was. I started to realize like, and that's gonna happen to every kid. You're gonna go through this stage where you see your parents as humans instead of parents. And when that happens, I talk to Mikhail about that all the time. I say, one day you're going to see me as a human, not as your mama. You're going to see me like for all my flaws. And when that day come and you ready to talk about it, I'm open. You talk about your dad a lot. Why didn't you attend his funeral? Because I ain't fuck with that nigga. I don't like my daddy. I hated him at his death. That's why. And I didn't like the living people that was there either. Simple. So you can have conversations with people and pick up wisdom from them, get lessons from them if you apply what they teach you, but you could still not like them.
Peach didn't have it easy growing up. She didn't get along with either of her parents nor her siblings. She
I
had to
wish you
deal
would
with a
have
lot
kept
of
your nanny
alcohol
as your aunt. It
addiction in
just
her
didn't work
family,
out.
and she's close to
My
one aunt,
nanny, my
but that
aunt nanny for me
relationship
wasn't
is
gonna work
also
much longer,
strained.
regardless. One was because she wanted the life that I was living, and it's always hard like that dealing with your family. Like I know me and some of my business owner friends talked about that. Like, oh, who said this? What Clarissa Shields just said recently. They don't want what you get them. They want what you have. It was kind of that kind of situation. I knew my aunt and I situation wasn't going to work much longer when we took the Disney trip and then we went to Aquatica and all that. And my aunt said, I want to thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for bringing me here. She had never been to those places before. And she was like, but I want to do this with my own grandkids. So I already knew, like, this ain't going to work much longer. She desires what I'm giving, the life I'm giving my children. She desires that for her grandchildren. She don't desire that for my kids. So that was number one. And then number two was when she started sneaking taking my kids to my mama and letting my mama manipulate her into like hating being my nanny.
Yet, Peach sometimes hires the aunt as a nanny because she trusts her with the kids. And let me tell you, that's a huge compliment coming from Peach because Peach don't play about her kids. Social media has a lot of toxic and messy viewers who are always calling CPS on Peach, and it never amounts to anything. Still, Peach and Wood are just sick of it, and understandably so. They know their children are well taken care of, but it's the inconvenience, the frustration, and even the embarrassment of having to deal with CPS while defending their position as good and loving parents to their children. She talks about the importance of setting priorities and sticking to routines. She knows that to be present for her children, she has to structure her day so she's not overwhelmed by her responsibilities. Whether it's waking up early before the kids to work on her business or scheduling in family time during the day, Peach is intentional with how she spends her time. And it really doesn't stop there.
As far
Peach
as my
also
husband
takes
go,
time
I
for
like
self
having my
care,
husband in
which,
my
as we
life.
all know, can
Like
be one
that
of the
part is for
hardest
me.
things for
I
moms to
like him.
prioritize.
I don't like when he not treating me right. I won't lie. I don't like that, but I like him. That's who I want for myself. As challenging as it is, that's for me. Um, so yeah, I know like I'm gonna have to pay for a soft life. I know that. He's not gonna give me that. I'm gonna have to literally work hard, pay for me a nanny, and get me a soft life that way.
She makes sure to carve out moments for herself. She understands that taking care of herself is just as important as taking care of her family. Right now, the babies are very young, and until they're healthy enough to go home, Peach drives hours to visit the twins in the NICU and makes sure to pump enough breast milk so they're able to have healthy and well balanced nutrition as they grow. The hospital staff, as well as Wood, are able to feed the babies when Peach isn't around because she's pumping plenty to store for later. Her oldest child will be headed to college soon, and Peach is prepared to send him away to a great school. Those kids want for nothing. She takes them to the YMCA, skating, swimming, parks, you name it. And they always travel as a family. They visit Disney World as much as we take our kids to the local park. I'm sure she has an annual pass because, honey, Disney ain't cheap at all. We know that motherhood in and of itself is a full time job, and sometimes it feels like there's not enough time in the day. Still, Peach manages to create content and keep a whole household running. How's she doing this though? It's got to be through discipline, organization, and a pure drive to succeed at life. Like any mom, Peach has faced her own set of challenges. Parenting is tough, and the digital world can be even tougher. As an influencer, Peach faces the pressure of managing public opinion while also staying true to herself and her family. She's received criticism in the past, but instead of letting negativity bring her down, she uses it as fuel to keep pushing forward. She shows her followers that even when things don't go as planned, you can still rise. Whether it's overcoming personal struggles or juggling multiple responsibilities, Peach demonstrates that it's okay to make mistakes as long as you keep moving forward. She also emphasizes the importance of learning from your challenges. For example, Peach talks openly about how she built her business from scratch using the resources that she had at the time. She didn't have all the answers from the beginning, but through trial and error, she learned and she grew. Her story is a testament to the power of persistence, the willingness to learn, and the importance of never giving up. At the heart of Peach's success as a supermom is her love for her family. Despite her busy schedule, her children remain her top priority. She makes sure that they feel seen, heard, and valued. She's constantly teaching them the importance of hard work, kindness, and resilience. Peach is very intentional about instilling strong values in her children. She actively involves them in her business ventures, letting them see firsthand what it means to work hard and chase your dreams. She doesn't just tell them to work hard, she shows them. Her kids are also a big part of her content, and she makes sure that they understand the impact of what she does online. She educates them about boundaries, online safety, and the responsibility that comes with having a public presence. This transparency not only creates an authentic connection with her audience, but it also teaches her children valuable lessons about the digital world. Another reason Peach is being considered a supermom is her commitment to giving back. She uses her platform to inspire other moms, especially single mothers, by sharing her story of building a business from the ground up while raising her children. Peach's message is clear. You can be a great mom and achieve your dreams, and you don't have to choose one or the other. She teaches a Zoom class for a very affordable price to help moms build a social media platform where they can earn money from home. She's been vocal about the importance of financial independence and self sufficiency by showing other women that they too can take control of their own destiny. Peach empowers others to pursue their goals and dreams no matter the circumstances. So, what lessons can we take away from Peach McIntyre's journey as a supermom? Well, I'll say first and foremost that resilience is key. We know life's not always smooth sailing, but perseverance in the face of adversity is what sets this mom apart from many. Her time management skills are impeccable. Peach shows us that balancing work and family requires a lot of discipline and structure. To be the best version of ourselves for our families, we must take care of ourselves. And Peach shows us that self care matters, not just the physical, but emotional and mental care as well. Peach teaches us to stay true to our values. In this social media business, it's easy to get distracted by outside opinions, especially when you have people judging your decisions and questioning your values. Peach shows us the importance of staying grounded in what matters most, and that's family, love, and personal growth. She comes a very long way from being the black sheep of the family. And last but not least, Peach teaches us to empower others. She shows us that by using her platform not just for her own success, but to uplift and encourage others to believe in themselves and their abilities. Her mentoring class is only $25 for 7 sessions. That's an entire week for only $25. She's obviously not doing it for the money. Peach McIntyre isn't just an influencer. She's a mom, a supermom in every sense of the word. She's dedicated to her business, she loves the family that she created, and she has shown the world what it means to be both successful and present as a mother. Her journey is proof that with determination and balance, you can create the life you want while nurturing the ones you love. Peach looks her happiest when she's pregnant. Just look at her. She's beaming and glowing with the expectation of bringing in yet another life into her already large family. A life to spoil, to love, and to give them a world that she could only dream of as a child. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed by the pressures of being a mom, think of Peach McIntyre. Allow her story to be a reminder that you too can rise above any challenge and continue to shine while you tap into the supermom within you.
For me, it has nothing to do with the man because I can still separate. Well, now that I'm older, I can. I can separate what my husband is doing from me being a parent. Like, okay, he's treating me like this, but I'm still gonna continue to show up for my children. Now, once upon a time, I used to be one of those, and I hate this version of myself, one of those depressed women, a man not acting right. I'm just laying down, folding, boohoo, crying. Why he doing me like this? Why don't nobody love me? I hate that version of self. But that's once who I was too. So some of my kids got that version of me. Now it's like no matter what he does, I'm gonna continue to show up for y'all.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.